Hey everybody, it's Mike. This video is going to be what to expect on the first burn whenever you get your burning bush pellet fire. I'm going to light this up. We're using different coatings now. We're doing the 2000 degree paint underneath and powder over top. The powder will burn off and leave the 2000 degree paint underneath. So I'm going to demonstrate that here. I'm just going to get this thing lit. With these fans, turn them on, number one. And this has 40% battery, but it'll be plenty. I'm just going to burn one hopper load. But whenever I connect this, always have that fan running because that's how it stays cool. It pulls cold air through it. Make sure it's going in the right direction. And you're just going to clamp it on there. Okay, then whenever that's on there, I always leave it running. So next, you're going to make sure your throttle is closed all the way back. The lighter port, you're going to open that up. Then you're going to add your pellets. So I try and keep my pellets in a bucket that has a seal. That way they stay dry. Because if you get pellets that aren't dry, they won't work. Got to be dry. Yeah, it's about 3/4 of a hopper. That's good enough. And so when lighting it, you're going to notice a lot of smoke. So we're going to turn this on and point it in and up in that hole. And you'll see smoke almost immediately. There it is. And it's going to smoke pretty bad. And the smoke is actually what burns. So once you get that going with a good roll of smoke, you can actually take that torch and touch the smoke and light the smoke. So it's kind of, you know, if you got a bunch of people around, it's a good mosquito repellent as it is in this state. But once you light the smoke, it burns clean. You won't smell it or anything. But that seems like a pretty good roll of smoke. Let's see if I can light this now. Probably should have let it get a little hotter, but it might take off here. Not yet. Just lost my flame. There we go. I could have left this in there a little longer and got it smoking a little better. But it'll take about 3 to 5 minutes for that thing to get up to full blast. It'll be up to here. So I'll come back and show you what it's going to look like after this gets going. I don't want to make this a real long video, so we'll be right back. Okay, it's only been about 5 minutes, and if you can see a little bit of smoke coming off the burner chamber, that's going to be perfectly normal because you're going to be burning off all that other powder that's on top. It's already bubbled that up and it's pretty much burnt that up, but this is only your first burn that you're going to have to go through this, and then you clean it and then you'll be good to go. But I'm going to leave this burn on high for probably about an hour or so, and then we'll come back and take a look and see what it looks like. Okay, this thing should be running out of pellets here pretty soon. I figured I'd show you how I load it, and you'll know when the pellets go out. So I'll cut this and bring it back just before the pellets run out so you can show you what it does. Okay, you see how that fire just went down a little bit? That means that you're running out of pellets. And I would let it run down a little bit farther before you open the lid so the heat's out of the way. But that's I'll show you how to fill it, and it's real easy. Just dump them in and give it a couple, probably less than a minute, and it'll be right back where it was. Okay, it's going down pretty far now, so you know you're out of pellets. So I'd grab a rag. That handle might be a little warm, so you just lift that off, and sure enough, there's nothing in there. Now this I'm going to try. This is animal bedding. It's pine shavings, but it's in pellets. So you just roll it in there. Just dump it in slow at first until it starts filling the hopper. And you can fill it up, and we're going to see how these pellets burn. It's pine, so we'll see how it does. You can see the flames coming back already. But as I told you, all that white, that's what's supposed to happen for your first burn. And I'll show you how to clean that, and it'll be black after we're done with that. So let's let this get kicked up and try and burn a little bit more of that off, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, we're back. This thing should be running out of pellets here pretty soon. It's been running about 3 hours with 2 loads. If you notice the white all around, that is what I wanted to show you. That's all ash from that glossy black that burned off. Now, underneath that is the 2000 degree black paint. So I'm going to show you how I clean this up. It's been raining. It's wet all around except for there, and all that ash is just laying there. So I have this burning on full blast just to get that hot enough to burn all that off. You only have to do this once, and after that you're good to go. Just, you know, have your ambient fire, and it'll run for years and years and years. So I'll be back when this burns out and cools down. I'll show you how to clean that off. Okay, after your first burn, it's cooled to the touch now, and all I'm doing is taking a bucket of water with a rag, and watch this magic happen, because this is pretty cool. I like this. Comes out nice. 2000 degree paint underneath. Okay, so that's all you got to do is just wipe this down and keep dunking it in the water. And once you're done, I'm not going to bore you with all this, but yeah, just keep washing her down, and it'll come out black, and that is coated, and it will not rust. This is a new system that I came up with, so it should work out pretty good. Now it looks really nice and smooth. Yeah, might get a, I don't know how long it's going to last. Just don't scratch that. That's why I use a rag. Don't use a wire brush or anything, because you don't want to scratch that stuff. So there you go. Just wipe off the ash, and there you go. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and that's what you can expect on your first burn on this new powder system.